Welcome to episode 14. Here we will learn about the forEach method. The array forEach method executes the callback function for each and every item in the array. This means you can write some logic on your callback function, and that logic will execute for each and every item in the array. On the screen you'll see an array of numbers. Let's say we want to add 5 to each element in this array. I cannot do this directly on the array. Let me demonstrate what I mean. If I say array1 dot forEach, pass a callback function and say element and this callback function's body, I cannot do something like element plus 5 and return it. This is an invalid syntax and it's not going to work. Instead of this, what I can do, I can create another array and I can push each element from here inside the new array. So array2 dot push element, and here I can modify plus 5. Now if I console log the array2 and run the code, I see 5 is added to each and every element. Although the forEach function cannot mutate, its callback function can mutate the array. Let me demonstrate. So instead of pushing it into a new array, the callback function takes 3 parameters just like most of the array functions. First is the element, second is the index, and third is the array itself. So here I can modify this entire array. I can say array at the current index and override the value, adding 5 to each element. So if I console log the original array and run the code, I can see the original array has now been modified. This function also always returns undefined. So if I take the value from here and if I console log it, running the code, I will always get undefined. Note that the forEach method will always run for each and every item. It cannot break or return from within the iteration, which means that I cannot do something like break or return from here. These syntaxes are not valid for the forEach function, unlike some other loops like for loop and the while loop can. So this function is useful in certain scenarios where you want to run side effects on the array. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next episode.